Everybody makes mistakes, but could one mistake cost this couple their shot at love? Tracy says her boyfriend Sean doesn't trust her and it's ruining their relationship. She admits she cheated on him shortly after they got together, but insists she's been faithful and honest ever since. Tracy wants Sean to stop being so paranoid and start forgiving. Sean says he was devastated when he found out Tracy cheated just 2 days after they got together. He suspects she's still at it and wants the truth. Are Sean's suspicions right, or is he simply filled with spite? So, Tracy, you cheated on Sean 2 days after you all got together?
Yes, ma'am.
Please tell us.
Okay.
What happened?
So 2 days after we met, I did sleep with someone that I had previously dated. When he found out about it, I denied it for about 4 or 5 hours, but I owned up to it and admitted it, and I haven't done anything since.
Okay, so let me just get the history of you two all. So how did you two meet?
Facebook.
You met on Facebook, and then how long after you all met on Facebook did you all then get together?
We spoke for about 4 or 5 hours on the phone, and then it was maybe the next morning. It was the next morning she came over and we hung out for. Since
and
then.
we've been together since.
That was quick.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Now, you guys, after meeting on Facebook, talked for 4 or 5 hours, then decide to hook up, and then you guys decided immediately to.
It was instant.
Two days into it, she wanted to put a label on it.
2 days into it, y'all became exclusive?
Well, it was the next day, and then it was the 2 days she cheated on me with the guy she cheated on me with was with someone.
I did not know that when we started dating. I started dating this guy, and we had went on a few days, and then out of nowhere, I get a phone call from this girl that's like, "Hey, this is my boyfriend. I seen your pictures on Facebook," and I was like, "Whoa."
Sean, how did you find out?
I found out by going through her phone. Her phone was sitting there. She's asleep.
But yeah,
I
he
grabbed
says
it.
that he trusts me more than he ever trusted anyone.
Sean, I'm gonna tell you something. Something had to lead up that made you
he
say.
Was cheated on in the prior relationship.
Sean, just think about this. She's laying there asleep, and you like, ooh, perfect time. I'm about to go through this phone.
Well, I'd say a week before, there was a perfect time. A week before that, she got off work early. She got off work about 1 o'clock, and I never heard from her until 4 o'clock.
And that's not even, I went home and went to sleep. I was so exhausted.
Okay, so that was
that was where I was like, all right, all of a sudden.
It wasn't like your normal routine.
And then what? What did you see?
I saw her messaging her friend, and her friend saying about that she was like, well, but I think she was getting on to her friend about something, and then her friend was like, well, you went over there, Friday night, and slept with this guy. Well, you just went over there for fun,
How'd that make you feel when you saw that?
To me, it was like laughable. We were all together, 2 days into it. It was only a month and a half we'd been together seeing each other.
You don't find that as a red flag at the very beginning of a relationship to see that she's with another man?
Yeah, but I'm not a quitter also. So I figured it really didn't matter to me, but I didn't cheat because I'm not a cheater.
But it did matter though, because you had a hunch and you went through her phone. It did matter.
He was cheated on for the first time by the girl that he was in a relationship with prior to me.
Oh, so you had been cheated on before. Yeah. So when some little red flags go up, you're like, I got to find out what's going on.
Automatically, yeah, I want to know what's going on,